Crab time, crab time, crab time. Crab time, crab time, crab time. Chicken here. In today's video, guys, we're going back on into the Mega Crab. We're on stage 28, so we gotta finish this out here. To say it's been a rough start, guys, I feel like that's an understatement. I mean, we haven't done that badly, but I feel like there's a lot of things we can definitely clean up, and hopefully you guys are learning from the chicken's mistakes, as per usual. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this one out with Scorchers and Tanks, and then I was looking around, nobody's on stage 29 yet. We'll take a quick look at the leaderboard. I just got under this guy, so hopefully we can finish this out and get an attack at stage 29, then we'll be back in first, guys, back in first. Okay, so what do we want to do here, chicken? What do we want to do here? So I want to take out some of these mines, and I can basically just shock everything more or less. I don't really have to worry or plan about a whole lot. In this one, guys, we're just kind of finishing it up here, and I'm gonna go ahead and flare up this way, and yeah, we're basically just gonna damage some stuff a little bit so we can get in there a little bit earlier. And we're gonna go ahead and smoke here, and then we're gonna smoke up this way. We can get pretty sloppy with this. I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as I get them back, as long as I get them to the back and then shock the boom cannons. That's basically all that's left in this trade, so it's nothing too crazy, guys. Actually, I should go back because I haven't shown stage 27 yet, so we're gonna show. Sorry, we're all over the place here. I'm gonna go back and show stage 27. We just gotta get into good position here, take out a couple shield gens, and then we should be good to go. I'm bringing in some Scorchers now because it seems to be the best way to take on this Mega Crab, guys, for the stages 20 and so. Like, I wouldn't recommend using the all tanks. I know I said that ad nauseum before the Mega Crab started, but from what it looks like so far, Scorcher Tank is a fantastic combination for these early stages. The only way that you're going to be able to solo, like, stage 25 and, like, I think 23 if I'm not mistaken, is going to be with Scorcher Tank. Either 3-5 or 2-6 combination is going to be the best one. We'll go ahead and throw smoke on that Scorcher so he doesn't die, and we'll launch an artillery on there, and we should be able to finish this out. And the reason the Scorcher tanks are working so well is because right now the shields still aren't a massive amount of health, so we can get by with a lot with just the damage of the tanks. We're able to squeak on by, so that's been really nice. Also, the powder's been really good. Considering this is my third boost of the day, I spent 30 power powder today, and we're still above 100. That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. Considering when I started, I was under 130, so... Alright, so stage 29, what do you got in store for us? Just attacking this base will put us back in first position on the leaderboard, guys. This looks like an old base, if I remember correctly. Huh, so this is a weird one. This is a weird one. I don't mind this base at all. I think we should be able to solo it. Obviously, there's a ton of sniper towers. There's some look-alike towers that we can barrage out of the way. But the only thing that I see here that we have to be worried about is going to be these boom cannons right here at the back. And of course, all these sniper towers are going to do a lot of damage over time, guys, so we have to be careful about those. So I think if we go ahead and clear all the shield gens and then come back, so this should be a pretty beefy shield, but yeah, 10 shield gens, 4 million. Yeah, I think the best way is going to be Scorcher Tank. Maybe a 4-4 would even be doable. I think we're going to be okay with 3-5 though. Well, let's go ahead and just dive in and see what happens here, guys. Let's go ahead and dive in. So first I want to take out this critter box. I want to take this down, and that should distract pretty well. So I'm just going to use critters in the first part. I want to save my shocks and everything for taking down these boom cannons and stuff, especially here at the back, where I'm not going to be able to really to have a chance to take them down when I get my Scorchers back into range there. Alright, so we got almost all those boom cannons. And I'm gonna just try to kind of stay on the left side. Hopefully the Scorcher can do a lot of tanking for the tanks. Tanking for the tanks, guys, very important tactic. So once we get... Oh, I forgot to take out these taunt towers. We gotta get those down. Those ones are gonna be okay there on the left, because I do eventually want to make my way over there. So let's flare back. The Scorchers went up ahead and said hello to Dr. Terrence. So we gotta keep them. We gotta keep them up here. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke them because I don't need to be taking that much damage. And now we're gonna make our way up over here. And once they get sucked into the taunt tower on this left side, that's actually gonna be fine. I don't think we're gonna have enough tanks to actually finish this, which is unfortunate. But we'll get some solid work done for sure. We'll absolutely get some solid work done. This is the way. After the rough start, guys, this is the way I'm going to take the crab. I'm not going to go for the hero hits that I always do. Maybe if it looks doable, for sure, we'll have a chicken go at it. But for the most part, I think we're going to be a lot safer and get a lot farther in the long run by just doing these more clearing attacks. Especially on bases like this, where it's, I would say it's definitely required for the most part. Okay, so we're going to take out this guy. Next, we want to... Now, you see, I still haven't used my shocks yet, so I'm saving those up. The Scorchers ran off completely somewhere, but that's okay. I don't see too many bad things in range right here. So once we get through these shield gens, we're going to kind of... Let's kind of group the tanks back up a little bit here. I want to keep them out of the range of that shock launcher if possible. I want to take out all of these shield generators for sure. I can't use critters on the sniper towers because they are going to start to trigger the rockets. So we'll go ahead and shock some of those snipers, and we're just going to move into range here and slowly start to take everything down. Okay, so what do we got to do next? What do we got to do next? I'm going to keep these snipers down because those are doing a lot of damage. I'm going to move down here completely out of range of that shock launcher because that's giving us some problems for sure. Hopefully we can get all 8 sniper towers. No, we only got 6 there. Okay, so yeah, this is looking like it's probably going to be it. Unfortunately, the boom cannons still aren't in range. What do we want to do next here, guys? Do we want to heal again? I don't think it really matters at this point. I'm going to go ahead and shock these sniper towers. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up for stage 29. So not bad, not bad. I mean, there wasn't really anything more that that I see that we could have done. Unfortunately, these Mega Crab stages are basically extremely difficult to solo. So that's going to move us back into first place, guys. And I think that's going to be it for what I post today. I'm going to let my attacks refuel overnight, and hopefully we should have at least 3 by the time Chicken gets back at the crab time tomorrow, guys. So having a lot of fun. The goal was to get to stage 30 today. That was my goal, was to get to stage 30. We got to stage 29.5, so it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm feeling a lot more optimistic about this now than I was this morning. Oh my god, I forgot to show stages 27. So sorry about that. We'll get into stage 27 here. Stage 27 was an absolute monster. You see here, I actually had attacked this once before, and it was not going well, guys. It was not going well. I was trying to use Heavy Zuka. I was getting way too fancy. I probably could have done it in 2 Scorcher tank attacks. You see here, we're coming up out of the smoke. Oh, this one was heartbreaking. This was so bad. You see, I had all the Zukas in here. Guess who was waiting for us? Guess who was waiting for us with his big mega horn? That, oh man, that, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. So that was frustrating. That sucked. The taunt tower just ripped us out, and then we had, of course, half of our heavy stayed there, which was completely 100% useless. Okay, so we tried the same thing again on stage 27, and same result. I believe that's the definition of insanity, is just doing the same thing over and over again. So you see, I got the landing down pretty well by now because I've done it so many times. But we flare up this way. I don't have the taunt tower to deal with, so this is what I was trying to do in the last one. I forget what happens exactly here. I get up out of smoke. 3 shocks, I think. Yeah, 3 shocks. And I just out-heal the machine guns for the most part. And I actually did some pretty good clearing on this one. Now, if I did this as my first attack on stage 27, then we would have been in good shape, because I could have just done the same thing, maybe bring in Scorcher Zuka, something like that. But stage 27 was just a bastard for the chicken, guys. Like, it was just a bastard. Okay, so then we come in, and we're just coming in to finish. We got the smoky tanks here. You see I'm using them, I'm smoking them up like Zookas. They actually move really well if you can flare them properly. You can see this here. I can keep them all up exactly where I want them. And I don't, an important thing with smoky tanks is I don't smoke them once they get to the spot. I let them just roam out and then shock everywhere, because like, unless you're facing 9 doom cans or something, a little bit of spray damage isn't gonna be a big deal. It's not like with Zookas where it has to be like they come out from the smoke and the shocks have to be all down. Like, they can take a bit of damage, and that way they never stay under 1 smoke. Like, you'll be lucky to get them under 2. So it's that's basically the only way you can do it on that. So that's gonna wrap it up for stages 27. Stages 27 to 29, guys. Unfortunately, we didn't make it all the way to stage 30. I could get there tonight at some point, but the chicken's running on like 3 hours sleep after last night, guys. So we're gonna just take a break. We're gonna let the attacks refill. I'm not gonna go past 8 full attacks. So I'm thinking, yeah, Scorcher Tank is gonna be the best way to finish this. There's only 2 boom cannons. I can shock all this stuff in one and all this stuff in one. The Scorchers are going to be able to blast through the sniper towers. There's a couple more shield gens up here, but honestly, since I GB'd down these boom cannons at the back, all this stuff is not going to matter. I just have to clear out this basic area, more or less the area of the boom cannon, and then we're going to be laughing, guys. We're going to be laughing just like these things are. We're going to be laughing at Dr. Terrence, guys, with Dr. Terrence in the next video. So make sure to let me know down in the comments how your Mega Crab is going so far, guys. Are you enjoying it? What stage are you on? Do you have any tips for the chicken? Anything I can improve, or that you want to see me do, or whatever. Anything like that, guys, let me know down in the comments. That's going to wrap it up for all the Mega Crab videos today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you tomorrow morning, guys, on stage 29 and a half. Chicken out.